Well, I mean, the blockchain itself doesn't own anything, right? I mean, Bitcoin or Ethereum, they give you a list of things in a database, but the stuff in the database doesn't correspond to anything in the real world. From the perspective of court of law, you walk in there and say, well, the blockchain says I own it, and the court can't even identify what a blockchain is in most cases.
So this idea that the blockchain can just kind of take over and replace the world and start doing all these transactions, maybe there's some problems with that?
Well, I mean, if it's pure digital assets that only exist on chain, it's fine. But even if you want to do something like transfer the ownership of a piece of copyrighted material, even if you can uniquely identify the asset because it's copyright, so you can take a hash of the file and then you can move that around, getting a court to recognize the blockchain as the thing which is acting as the repository of ownership information is not a trivial thing, because it's not a statutory register, right? If the government uses a blockchain to do it, sure, but then you're kind of routing to the government, and then you come back down the other side to the statutory register. But if you're setting up an independent register, where do you get the authority? So that in a court, they'll say, yes, this asset on this register means this owner.
For those assets that aren't on a register, we're talking about a contractual right that has transferred from one legal personality to another. So the blockchain is going to need to provide evidence of a contractual undertaking to transfer whichever rights those are from one party to the other.
This almost sounds like you need some kind of internet of agreements.
Funny that.